The Blood Mirror Ritual, Unlocking the Mayan Mystery. The ancient Mayans, a civilization advanced in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture. They harnessed the power of the natural world and revered the cosmos. Yet they remain one of the world's greatest enigmas. Among their many dark mysteries is one unspeakable practice that strikes fear and fascination into the hearts of those who discover it, the Blood Mirror Ritual. Today, we delve into the chilling depths of this ancient rite. Was it merely a symbolic ceremony to bridge the mortal world and divine realms, or something far more sinister? Could the Blood Mirror have been a portal, a gateway to the afterlife? Or perhaps it opened the door to something darker, beyond human comprehension. Stay with us until the very end, as we uncover truths that may change how you view the Mayan civilization forever. To begin unlocking the mystery behind the Blood Mirror, we must first understand the Mayans' unshakable connection to the supernatural. For the Mayans, the realms of gods, spirits, and the dead were not distant. They were intertwined with everyday life. Their religion and rituals reflected a belief that the universe was a delicate balance between the seen and unseen, the living and the dead. Blood, for them, held sacred power. It was the essence of life, a divine currency that could appease the gods or grant access to the spiritual world. Every drop shed was not just an offering, it was a bridge into realms far beyond human understanding. The Blood Mirror, while largely forgotten by time, may have been the ultimate testament to this belief. But what exactly is the Blood Mirror ritual? Despite its obscurity, researchers have identified fragments of its existence in ancient Mayan texts and symbolic carvings. The exact origins are hard to pinpoint, but the ritual is believed to have been practiced during the height of Mayan civilization between 200 and 900 CE. The Blood Mirror itself is thought to have been a forbidden object, a mystical artifact that reflected more than just a person's face. Some accounts suggest it was crafted using volcanic obsidian, polished to perfection, its dark surface ready to show glimpses of another world. Legends claim that once it was bathed in blood, its supernatural powers were fully unleashed. Mirrors held intense significance for the Mayans. They weren't just reflective surfaces, they were symbols of power, mystery, and danger. To gaze into a mirror was thought to be an act of introspection, but also one of risk. It could reveal not just one's appearance, but the truth of one's soul. The Blood Mirror, however, took this concept to a terrifying extreme. Bathed in the lifeblood of a human sacrifice, it was believed to do more than reveal. It could open. Open what exactly? Some believe it was a portal to the afterlife, a way to communicate directly with ancestors or deities. Others fear it held within it something far more malevolent, a curse, a force not meant to be unleashed even by the brave Mayans. The Blood Mirror ritual was not for the faint of heart. Scholars speculate that the ceremony was performed in the dead of night, under the ominous glow of the full moon. Priests, dressed in ornate robes of jaguar skins and feathers, would gather before the mirror in a sacred courtyard or temple. The ritual began with an invocation to the gods, followed by the offering of a human sacrifice. The chosen individual, whether a volunteer or a captive, is believed to have been an essential component of the ritual's success. Their blood, warm and dripping onto the obsidian, gave the mirror its alleged power. Priests peered into the now activated surface, searching for visions, messages, or perhaps a glimpse of the afterlife. Witnesses spoke of the priests speaking in tongues, their words incomprehensible as they gazed into the blood-coated mirror. Could they have seen into realms beyond mortal understanding? Did the gods respond, or was something darker looking back? Human sacrifice was central to Mayan culture, and the Blood Mirror ritual might have been one of the darkest expressions of this belief. Blood, to the Mayans, was the ultimate offering. It flowed not for the sake of violence, but for the balance of cosmic forces. Sacrifices were seen as necessary to keep the gods happy and the world in harmony. In the blood mirror ritual, the blood was more than an offering. It may have been the key to unlocking the mirror's supernatural capabilities. The victim was chosen carefully, with some scholars suggesting that warriors, prisoners of war, or even willing participants could have been part of the ceremony. But the question remains, did their deaths serve a higher purpose, or were they consumed by the darkness of the ritual? The true purpose of the blood mirror ritual is one of the greatest mysteries of Mayan history. Scholars and mythologists have debated its meanings, but three main theories stand out. The first theory suggests that the ritual was a sacred tool to communicate with gods or ancestors. The mirror, with its supernatural properties, could reflect divine messages or grant insights into the spiritual world, a direct line to the gods, bypassing the elaborate ceremonies of other rituals. The second theory posits that the blood mirror ritual was a gateway to the afterlife, a tool that allowed a glimpse into realms beyond death. To the Mayans, death was not the end, but a transition to another stage of existence. The mirror could have been a way to confirm this belief, or perhaps even to guide souls into their afterlife journey. The final theory is the darkest of all. It suggests that the ritual was not about accessing divinity, but summoning something far more malevolent. The mirror may have been a cursed object, a doorway to otherworldly forces that transcended even the gods. Ancient accounts warn that mirrors could trap spirits. What if the blood mirror didn't only reveal but entangled those who gazed upon it? The blood mirror's legacy rests on scattered evidence. Hieroglyphs carved into Mayan temples tell cryptic tales of seeing stones and blood offerings tied to supernatural visions. Some archaeological findings, such as obsidian mirrors and ceremonial altars, may offer physical connections to the ritual. Even the conquistadors, who disrupted much of Mayan culture, spoke of strange rites practiced by the locals they sought to subjugate. Could their accounts be fragments of knowledge about the blood mirror ritual? Or does its secrecy mean that it remained hidden, away from prying eyes and invading forces? It's essential to consider that much of what we know about the blood mirror ritual lies on the boundary between fact and fiction. Like much of Mayan mythology, it's clouded by centuries of oral traditions, destruction of records, and reinterpretations over time. Modern interpretations often romanticize or villainize ancient practices, and the blood mirror is no exception. While it's tempting to label it as either a divine relic or a cursed object, the truth may be more nuanced or forever lost to history. The themes of mirrors and blood as gateways to spiritual realms were not unique to the Mayans. Ancient civilizations across the globe shared similar beliefs. In China, bronze mirrors were thought to have protective properties. In Norse tradition, blood sacrifices were central to contacting gods. By comparing these practices, we see that the blood mirror ritual is part of a universal human fascination with life, death, and the unknown. But while other cultures left clearer evidence of their rituals, the Mayans' mystique seems deliberately shrouded, as though they intended to guard these secrets forever. While the blood mirror ritual has faded into myth, its echoes remain in modern spiritual practices and folklore. Tales of haunted mirrors or reflective surfaces holding dark powers connect back to ancient beliefs. Today, mirrors remain objects of fascination and fear in ghost stories and superstitions. Could the Mayans' knowledge have transcended time, their secrets whispered through generations? Or are we projecting modern fears onto a mystery we don't yet understand? The blood mirror ritual stands as both a window into the Mayan soul and a chilling reminder of human curiosity about the unknown. Whether it was a tool of divine connection or a relic of something far darker, it leaves us with more questions than answers. As we unravel the layers of this ancient mystery, we're reminded of the Mayans' incredible depth and the lengths they were willing to go to understand the universe. The blood mirror may be lost to time, but its shadow remains calling us to peer deeper into the darkness, if we dare. Would you look into the mirror? What do you think you'd see staring back? The truth, or something else entirely?